students, now moving to next method. Yes scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks being awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks being deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? Okay students, first step is let x be number of correct answer, y be number of wrong answers. Okay, in question it is mentioned that he has scored 40 marks, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Students, it is already given in question that Yash is going to get 3 marks for right answer and losing 1 mark against the wrong answer. Okay students, therefore 3 marks for right answer, that is 3x. Losing means we have to subtract 1 mark for wrong answer, that is y, losing 1y, that is y. 3x minus y equal to 40. Aggregate mark is 40. Student, for right answer he is awarded 3 marks, for wrong answer he is losing 1 mark. Therefore 3x minus y total mark he is going to gain equal to 40. Okay. Second equation will be according to statement, had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each wrong answer. That means in second case, Yash is going to be awarded 4 marks for right answer, that is 4x. Losing 2 marks being deducted, that means 2 marks are lost per incorrect answer, that is 2y, equal to aggregate mark would be 50, that is equation number 2. Okay students, repeating again. In second case, Yash is going to be awarded 4 marks and deducted 2 marks for wrong answer and total aggregate will be 50. Okay students. Okay, but in our exam system there is no need for negative marking, but here in this question we are following negative marking also. Okay students, underlining the terms containing x, 3x and 4x. Now performing elimination method, 3x minus, okay, performing elimination, equation 1 will be multiplied by 4, equation 2 will be multiplied by 3. Okay students, now equation 1 will be multiplied by 4 gives 12x minus 4y equal to 160. Equation 2 will be multiplied by 3 gives 12x minus 6y equal to 150. Okay students, changing sign, minus plus minus, here 12x is eliminated, minus 4y plus 6y gives 2y, here 160 minus 150 gives 10, y equal to 10 by 2, y equal to 5. Okay, next putting y equal to 5 in equation number 1, 3x minus y equal to 40, 3x minus 5 equal to 40, 3x equal to 40 plus 5, 3x equal to 45, x equal to 45 by 3, x equal to 15. Okay students, now next question, there is one more question. How many questions, the total number of questions were there in the test? Total number of questions were asked for the test, that is total number of questions equal to x plus y. Okay, for right answer that is x 15 and for wrong answer that is 5. That means total number of questions are 20 questions were in the test. Okay students, yes, attempted total 20 questions. Okay students, moving to next method. One of the most important question we are discussing students. Places A and B are 100 km apart on highway. One car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If cars travel in same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are speeds of two cars? Okay, students. First of all, in order to understand this, we are going to have some diagrammatic presentation. Okay, there are two places, place A and place B, which are apart 100 km from each other. Okay, first car starts from position A. From position A, car starts. Second car starts from position B. First car and second car both moves in same direction. Students, place A and place B are 100 km apart from each other. First car is going to start from place A. Second car is going to start from place B. First car and second car are in same direction. Okay, students. In second case, okay, here same direction. We are discussing same direction. Okay, student. In second case, place A and place B. Okay, students, place B, which are again 100 km apart from each other. Okay, first car is going to start from A. Second car is going to start from place B, and they are moving to each other. That means they are moving to each other. That means they are in opposite directions. Okay, students, repeating again, place A and place B are 100 km apart from each other. First car is going to start from place A, second car is going to start from place B. First car and second car are moving in same direction. Okay, place A and place B are 100 km apart from each other. First car is going to start from A and second car is also going to start from B. They are moving towards each other. That means they are moving in opposite direction to each other. Okay, students, now supposing let x be the speed of first car, y be the speed of second car. Okay, students, let x be the speed of first car, y be the speed of second car. Okay, in first case, that is when they are going to move in same direction. Okay, student, first time formula to find time is distance by speed. Okay, students, we have already discussed this topic, time equal to distance by speed. Okay, students, taking first case, one car starts from A and another from B at the same time. If car travels in same direction, then at different speed they meet in 5 hours. Okay, students, distance is 100 divided by speed for moving. Okay, students, now moving to next question. 5 men and 2 women can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 6 men and 3 women can finish it in 3 days. Find time taken by 1 man and 1 woman to complete the work. Here, students, they are cooperative to each other and doing their work. 5 men and 2 women can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. Okay, students, now first supposing let x be time taken by 1 man. Now, students, time and work are reciprocals of each other, therefore work done by 1 man equal to 1 by x. Okay, students, let x be the time taken by 1 man, that means work done by 1 man equal to 1 by x. Okay, students, next supposition is let y be time taken by 1 woman, therefore work done by 1 woman equal to 1 by y. Students, again repeating, that means time and work are reciprocal of each other. Students, this is important to remember again. Time and work are reciprocals of each other. Here, let x be the time taken by 1 man, therefore work done by 1 man equal to 1 by x. Let y be the time taken by 1 woman, therefore work done by 1 woman equal to 1 by y. Okay students, now interpreting the question. 5 men, here in question start up with 5 men, that means work done by 1 man is 1 by x, therefore work done by 5 men will be 5 by x plus together, that means we are going to add 2 women. Work done by 2 women, that means work done by 1 woman is 1 by y, therefore work done by 2 women equal to 2 by y equal to, they are going to complete their work in 4 days. Now we are converting 4 days into work, that is 1 by 4. Okay students, repeating again, 5 men and 2 women can together finish embroidery work in 4 days. Okay students, 5 by x, here 5. Okay students, work done by 1 man is 1 by x, therefore work done by 5 men is 5 by x plus together, that is plus 2 women, work done by 2 women, work done by 1 woman is 1 by y, therefore work done by 2 women is 2 by y. Again here 4 days given, therefore I have converted into work, that is 1 by 4. Here 4 day is a time, now we are converted it into work, that is 1 by 4. Here our equation is available in row form, we are going to simplify it. Okay students, moving to next topic of your question, 6 men and 3 women can finish it in 3 days. 6 men, that means work done by 1 man is 1 by x, therefore work done by 6 men equal to 6 by x plus work done by 3 women will be 3 by y equal to, they are going to complete in 3 days and converting 3 days into work will give 1 by 3. Okay students, now simplifying it, 5 into 1 by x plus 2 into 1 by y equal to 1 by 4. Okay student, here also 6 into 1 by x plus 3 into 1 by y equal to 1 by 3. Okay students, now supposing 1 by x as a and 1 by y as a b equal to 1 by 4. Okay students, supposing 1 by x as a and 1 by y as a b, we get 5 plus 2b equal to 1 by 4. In next topic also 6, 1 by x, supposing it a, 1 by y as a b equal to 1 by 3. Okay students, now cross multiplying it, we get 20a, sorry students, 20a plus 8b equal to 1, equation number 1. Okay, here cross multiplying gives 18a plus 9b equal to 1, equation number 2. Okay students, now multiplying it with, okay, underlining the terms containing a, that is here in first equation 20 is a coefficient of a, in second equation 18 is a coefficient of a. Okay, multiplying equation 1 with 18 and equation 2 with 20. The students, multiplying equation 1 with 18 and multiplying equation 2 with 20 gives, okay student, multiplying first with 18 gives 368 plus 18 is 144b equal to 18. Okay, multiplying second equation with 20 gives 368 plus 180b equal to 1, sorry, 20. Okay student, multiplying equation 1 with 18, equation 2 with 20. Okay, now changing sign, minus minus minus, 360 is eliminated. Here minus 36b equal to minus 2. Okay, b equal to 2 by 36, b equal to 1 by 18. Okay students, now putting b equal to 1 by 18 in equation number 1, 20a plus 8b equal to 1, 20a plus 8 into 1 by 18 equal to 1. Now student, 20a plus, here cutting gives, okay, cutting here 9, here 4, that is 4 by 9 equal to 1. Now student, 20a equal to 1 minus 4 by 9, 20a equal to, taking LCM 9, 9 minus 4 equal to 5 by 9, 20a equal to 5 by 9. Okay, a equal to 5 divided by 9 into 20. Okay students, here cutting, 1 by 4 gives A equal to 1 by 36. Okay students, now value of A. Okay students, now A equal to 1 by 36, B equal to 1 by 18. Now students, what is value for A? That is 1 by x. We have assumed A as 1 by x and B as 1 by y. Here 1 by x equal to 1 by 36. Here B, that is 1 by y, equal to 1 by 18. Cross multiplying, it gives x equal to 36 hours. And cross multiplying, here gives y equal to 18 hours. Therefore students, it means that time taken by one man equal to 36 hours and time taken by one woman to complete work is 18 hours. Here students, we get complete. Okay students, now moving to next method. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received. Okay students, now first step will be let x be number of notes of rupees 50 and y be number of notes of rupees 100. In total she has 25 notes here. Meena got 25 notes in all. Student, emphasizing here, Meena got total 25 notes in all, including rupees 50 notes, including rupees 100 notes. She got 25 notes in all, that is x plus y equal to 25, equation 1. Okay students, repeating again, Meena went to bank to withdraw rupees 2000. Okay, aggregate amount is 2000. Okay, that means amount by notes including rupees 50 will be 50x. Amount due to 100 rupees will be 100y equal to 2000. Okay students, repeating again, Meena got 25 notes in all, that is x plus y equal to 25. According to denotion of 50, amount will be 50x. According to denotion of 100, amount will be 100y and total amount will be 2000. Okay students, now underlying the terms containing x, that is x, that is here the coefficient of x is 1 and here the coefficient of x is 50. Multiplying equation number 1 with 50, multiplying equation 2 with 1. Okay student, multiplying equation with 50 gives 50x. 50x plus 50y equal to 1250. Okay, multiplying equation 2 with 1, rewriting 50x plus 100y equal to 2000. Eliminating x minus 50y equal to minus 750. Y equal to 750 by 50. Y equal to 15. Putting y equal to 15 in equation number 1. X plus y equal to 25. X plus value of y 15 equal to 25. X equal to 25 minus 15. X equal to 10. Therefore students, number of notes of rupees 50 equal to 10 notes and number of notes of rupees 100 equal to 15 notes. Okay students, here we concluded. Okay students, hence we completed our chapter linear equation in two variables so far. Okay, the methods we have discussed are, first method was substitution method, second method was elimination method, third method was Cramer's rule, that is cross multiplication method, and graphical method. Okay students, including this we have also understand the step problems. This chapter contains the weightage of 8 marks, and students, this chapter is going to become base for quadratic equations. Okay students, now we have completed this lesson.